Hello everybody, gordk here, founder of CROBRAN Warrior Art. Let's continue with the stories about my grandmothers who were my greatest influencers. So the grandma number two, the greatest influencer in my life, number two was my grandma Katarina. She was my wisdom teacher and a role model in many areas of life too. Look at this. She walks with me in her 70s. The 70 years old lady. One day, the year 1981, we went to the forest and picked mushrooms all morning. We walked 20 kilometers to the woods and came home. I go to play with friends, but she continues to clean all the mushrooms, store them, make lunch, serve lunch, wash all dishes for everyone, and clean the kitchen, then go to the garden to take care of her roses and the garden, then a little around the fruits, vegetables, and in the evening just sit down at 7:30 p.m., watch the daily news. Of course, it wasn't like that every day, but there were days like that many times, and she never said, "It's hard for me, I can't do it, I'm under stress, it's not easy for me, I'm being tired." She survived World War II, the Croatian homeland war, the same as the first grandma, and both of them never said, "I'm afraid" or "scared." During World War II, she lost her daughter who died from hunger in her hands, went through the whole war, and later, and unfortunately, she passed away during the Croatia homeland war in 1993 at 82 years of age. During this last war from 1990 till 1995, she had her son and two grandsons in the army fighting. Imagine that fear for her family inside of her. And she spent the whole her life in big struggles for her family. But my grandma Katarina never said that she was tired, that she could not do it, that she was under stress, or too poor, or poor me, and that she is afraid of getting killed in the war, or any negative thoughts or words about anything. She was only sending out positive energy to us. Gordo, protect yourself, watch yourself, do not rush into things. Think, be smart. Think, be smart. Put the smart in your head. Slow down, be safe, stay safe. Do not kill in vain. Help others. Do not hate them. Do not hate them. Don't be afraid. Take care of your friends. Study hard. For each of my successes in life, she was celebrating. For all my life challenges, she was there supporting me. How about that? Isn't this influencer for the lifetime? If I remember her once, she was cooking a homemade jam and mix, steer. You have to steer it for a long, long time, like a few hours long. So there she is, steering without stopping and without fatigue, preparing before and after, and all what is needed for this operation with a smile, just like that. Just like that is something very easy. Never tired. When I try, I can steer for 10 minutes without feeling pain in my hands and shoulders. Not even today. She was also an influencer to many around her. Lots of people come to her by seek her advice. And she was also not half naked influencer. How about that? Also from her I never heard bad words about anything. Not even bad words against pests in her garden. Never. Only pure love and understanding, compassion, joy, and life energy shining from her. I remember when then that even people from some other countries came by to our house asking to see her, to thank her, and they were all happy and positive because she helped them somewhere in the past to have a good life. Just with her kindness, example, advice, sometimes with some money and love, sometimes with the soup and acceptance, sometimes with the roof over the head. How about that? Can you do this today? Can we do this today? She always told me this, Gordo, you are all the sun that shines for this world and I believe in you. She always told me like that, Gordo, you are all the sun that shines for this world and I believe in you. And how now I can disappoint her teachings of goodness of heart. So when I exercise, work, cooperate with others, communicate and whatever I do, I just remember my grandmothers and nothing is difficult to me. When I look at their exploits today, they worked miracles that today, looking through training, work or life eyes are very hard to accomplish, both at the mental and physical levels. But if they could, so can I, so you can too. And so I'm chasing the records from my grandmothers, and I haven't reached them all yet. For example, they always had enough money to live by, pay all their bills, and give some money to me and my brother and my mother for family needs out of very small pensions. How about that? Never penniless. What is very interesting, they didn't acquire everything they had through loans and credit cards without coverage. Never, they never get any loan. Uh, Live with what you have. Never borrow money from anywhere. Save but live life. Be happy. Their exact words about money and plan your expenses in detail. Those two ladies had finished only 4 grades of primary school. How about that? To me, that is supreme motivation. Maybe it will be for some of you too. Listen again. That their words. Live with what you have. Never borrow money from anywhere. Save but live life, be happy. This is their exact words about money and plan your expenses in detail. That was the words of women with the 4 grades of primary school, but with the life school that we don't have today. Both of them surpass horror of hardship during their lives, and yet they are always smiling with the warm words of encouragement and love. And why it is so hard for us to do the same? Why? These two ladies lived for their families to their last breath, and they live in me forever. It is very easy. Love, forgiveness, compassion, giving, thankfulness, and understanding. My grandmothers were the pure embodiment of the core of these meanings of these words. And for them, it was a very natural thing. That is the secret of their influencer success. It was pure natural to them. They didn't try to learn this and try to be, wanna be, or whatever be, but they were influencers for the whole city and worldwide country, because for both of them people came from various countries to seek advices, even the relatives of the relatives who were touched by them sometimes back in the past. So Milica and Katarina, my grandmothers, the influencers par excellence. But do not be cheated by their goodness. They will slit your throats with the ease of cutting the apple if you think of hurting their families. This kind of firmness was also radiating out of them. From my heart to yours, gordk out for this video enough. Until next video, stay healthy, stay safe, stay happy, stay beautiful. You are healthy, you are safe, you are beautiful, you are wonderful. And spread love and spread goodness. And who do you love? You never hurt people. Who do you love? gordk out, CROBRAN.